What's up, everyone? Welcome to Yakuza Like a Dragon, episode 86. We just beat Kiryu. Before like, comment, subscribe. Before we get started, like, comment, subscribe. Let's see what this cutscene is.
Good timing.
Songhui.
So this guy here made a request of us. He wants us to look into a certain event in Ijincho before it happens.
Before it happens?
Yeah, basically he wants us to spy on some people floating around Ryo Aoki. Apparently there's something fishy about them.
Well, is it going okay?
Yeah, we're nowhere near full capacity, but if you tell us something specific to look for, we can set up a decent dragnet.
What are we looking for?
Some kind of assassin who will be entering Ijincho soon, but I don't know from where.
Why is an assassin coming to Ijincho?
Sawashiro killed the chairman of the Seiryu clan, under the orders of Ryo Aoki. So as long as Sawashiro is alive and in police custody, he's a liability for Aoki, even if he never talks.
So, that's why the assassin is here? To kill Captain Sawashiro?
According to my source, Aoki's not above killing his own man like that.
Uh-huh. And would this source be among what remains of the Fixer's men? The masters of the Showa era?
It seems you looked into my background while you searched for the assassin.
I did. So, nothing gets past the legendary Dragon of...
That's not important right now. But I'm impressed with your people. The Geomijul located the assassin easily.
Thank you. And sorry if I almost blew your cover. Shall we get to it?
Where is this?
The back alley of the bar district, facing the river. There was a familiar face on screen 5 hours ago. Zhao will recognize it.
Huh? I will?
Yes, that man there in the middle of all the Omi grunts. He seems to be their guest. See him? The man in a suit with a briefcase? Switch cameras.
Ah!
See, I told you.
I sure as hell know that guy. That's Mirror Face.
Mirror face? Really?
Sounds like a celebrity wrestler or something.
More like a celebrity assassin.
Really? Oh, this fucker could murder someone and make it look like an accident, even to the world's greatest detective. He's the guy you call when you need someone killed without the flies in the room knowing. He's a master of disguise, able to blend in anywhere. He's the best of the best.
And Aoki hired him to whack Sawashiro. I don't care how good he is, that's an impossible hit.
Why do you think that? Because Sawashiro's in jail? One police disguise and Mirror Face is in.
Yeah, that shit'll be a cakewalk for him.
The young master still doesn't know that Captain Sawashiro is actually his dad. I gotta tell him.
Why? What would that change?
Everything, obviously.
If it means more power for himself, Ryo Aoki is perfectly willing to kill his own father. He's all but proven that every step of the way.
Are we even sure that Aoki's next move is offing Captain Sawashiro? Are we that sure?
I told you that you had to think. Even if you're uncertain, after everything you've seen and heard since Sotenbori, are you going to back out now? You don't seem like the kind of guy who would.
Well, you're right about that. Guess you're starting to figure me out. But, will you do me a favor? Help us out. We could use a guy like you.
No, I can't do that.
Why not?
I've already done more than I'm allowed to do, Kasuga. If I keep going, it would be considered a breach of contract on my part.
Damn, what shit deal did you sign?
It's the Fixer, Kasuga.
Oh, for fuck's sake, who the hell's the Fixer?
Would you please just clue him in?
Kasuga, Everyone has things or people they treasure in life. You get that, don't you?
Yeah?
Well, I do too. Some time ago, I accepted I would have to disappear for the sake of what I treasure. So you see, I'm not supposed to exist anymore. That's why I can't get too involved. That's why I can't even tell you my name. That would be reappearing, and I can't let that happen.
I don't really follow.
When you fought me, what did you feel?
Well, I felt you were strong as hell. You're the real deal.
Thanks. I got a feel for you as well. That feeling was, you still got a ways to go. But one day, you'll be the real deal. I didn't pick that fight with you to determine a winner or a loser. I did it because I wanted to know if we'd be able to trust each other. And I think we can. So trust me. And more importantly, keep trusting your friends. That's the path to become the real deal. This is goodbye, Kasuga. It's in your hands now.
I mean, that would be the same move I would make.
So, Songhui, you seem to know a thing or two about that guy? All that stuff about a fixer.
Did you already forget what he said? He's not supposed to exist. Understand? We didn't see anyone. We didn't talk to anyone. I hope you're okay with that.
Yeah, works for me.
Dude made an impression on you. You're minding your own business for once.
I mean, I just think he made a good point is all. I think we'll make some progress with his advice.
He certainly was alluring, though.
Boss, we're picking up some movement.
Huh?
This is a live feed. A taxi just stopped in front of the building where Mirror Face is.
Wait, that's... Ishioda. And Captain Sawashiro said he's the one who really killed Arakawa-san.
Well, then it's true. Ryo Aoki is hiring assassins, and he's using Ishioda to kill again. This has got to be their move to silence Sawashiro, right?
No way they can sneak into the police station during the day. It'd have to be at night.
Definitely. But is it going to be tonight?
If I were Aoki, I'd have it done tonight. The sooner Sawashiro's dead, the better it is for him.
Damn it. I'm not gonna let the young master keep pulling this shit.
There it is.
Not if I can stop him!
Ishioda's the next person.
Songhui, will you stay here and keep an eye on them with your monitors? We'll pay a little visit to Ishioda. It's time to launch Ijincho's counterattack!
Ishioda's hideout's a building in the corner of the bar district. He's the type to keep tricks up his sleeve. Be careful. Compared to Kiryu, like, I'm not sure. That was a tough one. Well, I'm glad we got that part. It doesn't seem like we're gonna see Kiryu anytime soon, as far as like that story goes. Definitely pretty good though. Made an impression on me too, as far as wanting to play the other games. We gotta get some stuff set up here. As you can see, he's just like pretty chilled out right now, but I do want to get it a little bit more fancy. One of the things that I was doing yesterday was I was actually watching it was the YouTube creator camp and the Twitch creator camp. Just trying to see if I could pick up anything. They're like recommending donations and all these other things, but I'm the type just to kind of go for it here. If I can make it better than I want to, if I can do it at that moment. I digress though. So it looks like he's actually over here. I want to check out the rest of the party as far as items. Defeating Kiryu actually gave us a pretty good chunk of change here, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to make sure everybody's fully upgraded. Yeah, I just want to... Here, we're going to go to survive, and then we're going to go ahead and check it out from there. That was good shit. I think it was worth the 3 hours. Like, it definitely made me feel more appreciative about what we're doing there. I'm going to be sad when I beat this game, definitely, though. It's been about 4 months since we started capturing this. Give or take. I heard a cat. You see it
Should
safe?
I open it? Sweet!
Binding. Right at my right. I did not mean to do that. I guess we're diving in right now. Song Queen? Yoshida hasn't left the building, and neither has Mirrorface. They're on the 4th
Sup?
floor. How many of them are there? At least 10, but don't take my word for it. Got it. Keep your eyes peeled and don't lose Yoshida. We're going in. Let's go. Fighting in a Jincho gives us a home field advantage, so let's show them how it's done. I wonder if they're gonna pair it like back to back, like hardcore fighting. I just wanted this cat though.
Finally found you.
If I'm not mistaken, that's 4 for 9. Pretty good. Perfect. What's down here? Anything of use? One of the things that I wanted to do before we continued forward was go ahead and attempt to go over here. I wanted to check out any bonding. I hope you guys don't mind. We're gonna go into the same area too. Oh, looks like we finally have some resolution here. You know how it be.
Yo, Sachan.
Huh? Sachan?
Wait, you're not Sachan?
It's nice to see you again, Kasuga-san. We met at Sunlight Castle, isn't that right?
Wait, are you Nanoha-san? But why are you here? Who told you to meet me?
Just totally messing.
Huh?
It's me, Ichiban! Look closer, it's me, Saiko!
Oh, so it is you, Sachan.
If you can't see through it, then my performance must be good. I'm sure Katsuragawa will think I'm Nanoha too.
For sure he will. Even though, actually, I was just pretending to be tricked.
Yeah, whatever you say. Anyway, I figured out where to find Katsuragawa. Nanoha's gonna pay him a surprise visit and tell him to hit the road. You're still coming with me, right? He's at his office right now. He said it was a consulting firm, but it's actually an illegal loan business. And his bodyguard and his employees, they were all in that shady biker gang he used to be in.
Scum collects around other scum. Man, how did Nanoha get caught up with people like that?
She might just be the kind of girl who's into it. Or maybe I shouldn't have butted into her life so much. You probably understand by now how bad I feel about all this.
Hey, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe she's just the kind of girl who's into bad boys. Either way, let's go fix this for her. Time to take out the trash.
I'm kind of curious to see what happens here. Ooh, I'm a thick boy. Look at me. Jesus Christ. We're working on that, though. Got the rice, the chicken, everything else.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? I knew something was up with you. Showing up out of the blue like this. What's gotten into you? You realize what you're doing?
I sure as hell do. I'm saying I won't give you any more money.
Okay, but...
And that means you have no reason to be with me, right? So we're breaking up. For good.
Oh, come on, babe. Don't be stupid. It's not like I was going out with you just for the money.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Just give me what you owe me. Right here, right now.
What? I can't right now. I gotta throw $2 million at my company soon, or it'll go belly up. Sweetie, you know how hard I've worked for this. I just need a little more. You could pull in $2 million back at the Soapland easy.
Hey man, I gotta ask. How much have you already borrowed from Nanoha?
Hey man, I gotta ask, how about you fuck right off?
If she lent you $2 million on top of everything else, how much of that total do you plan on paying back someday?
You need to crawl back down out of my ass, dude. This ain't none of your business.
You don't know, do you? Yeah, you want to borrow even more. You're lucky Nanoha's not a real loan shark.
I'm lucky because Nanoha and I are in love. Money don't matter to us, right, babe? These fucking timewads.
It's 1.3 million yen. That's the amount of money Katsuragawa-san has already borrowed from Nanoha-san.
Hey, Yamashita, stay out of this. Nobody asked you.
Forgive me. It wasn't my place.
Nah, thanks for speaking up, Yamashita. Good man. So, we'll be taking that 1.3 million back today.
Who are you anyway? You're a real Yakuza-looking motherfucker. Maybe you're trying to take my girl's money for yourself.
That's none of your concern. Give me back my money so I can be on my way.
Nanoha, I love you. Come on. Remember what you said? How you always dreamed of what we have?
Nanoha really loved you that much?
We're perfect for each other. Honey, you're a sweet angel, and I'm the guy who protects you from all the bastards of the world.
Ah, so that's the excuse you've been using for dragging her down.
He's one of the bastards I'm talking about! Yamashita, what are you waiting for? Toss this guy out on his ass already!
No. Haven't you done enough?
What? What did you say?
Sir, step back and take a look at yourself. You need to let Nanoha-san go. She's been working herself to the bone to support her father. She needs the money. Besides, you've got a bunch of other girls coming around anyway.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm doing what's right, boss. You can't just keep squeezing the poor girl dry. And she shouldn't have to work at no damn Soapland. I can't just sit by and watch this happen to an innocent woman. It just ain't right.
Yo, why don't you think about who you're talking to? I'm the guy who saved your ass when you were a zit-faced teenager, remember? So unless you want to go back to being everybody's little bitch...
Every time someone calls you out or wants to leave your ass, you just make threats? Are all your boys with you just out of fear? I bet they all hate your guts.
Alright, I'm just fucking sick of you now. All of you, stop standing around with your dicks in your hands and throw this guy out! Yamashita too, the goddamn traitor!
Can't say I didn't see this coming. Well, except for Yamashita-kun acting like a real man. That was a nice surprise.
No kidding.
You know, I've been looking for an excuse to cut ties with him.
Maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe you just like Nanoha.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Wait, you do, don't you? Well, that's great, Yamashita-kun. Kinda cute, honestly.
Yeah, you'll both be real cute after I crush you into little pieces.
There it is. Maxing out Psycho. Hope y'all are ready.
Here we go.
Oh, it's just me and her?
I got this.
Actually, that's fine. I'm trying to see what I have available. Oh, they're all hella weak. What am I tripping about?
Let's go.
This out.
I hope I unlock that costume.
You're gonna get stomped.
Check this out. I got this for you.
There we go. So Kasuga does have crowd control. Damn, I should be... Look at that bag, bro. I hope I can actually use it. Or if it's better, I should say not use it. But
Please,
I'm Apache.
stop hitting me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Come on, where's all that fighting spirit, Katsuragawa? Don't tell me you've had enough. Give back all the money you borrowed from Nanoha right now, then get the hell out of Ijincho. If I see you around town again, I'll kick your ass even harder. If you reach out to Nanoha, you won't have an ass when I'm done.
Okay, I got it. Please, just let me go.
All right. I won't hit you again. I won't.
Huh?
You asshole. Don't you ever take advantage of a woman ever again!
Good shit. I hope I see some resolution here. And I hope he can
Wait,
apply...
are you for real? This is Nanoha's sister? She has a twin? Damn.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yamashita-kun. I know you probably worked up all that courage to look cool for Nanoha.
Sorry, Yamashita-kun.
No, that's all right. I mean, running him off still makes life better for Nanoha-san. That's what matters. So you're gonna keep acting like you never knew she worked at the soap land?
Yes, and this whole Katsuragawa incident never happened, okay? I am dead serious about this.
Okay. But she's definitely going to notice that her boyfriend suddenly skipped town without saying goodbye. And it happened right after she got a phone call from her estranged sister telling her to break up with the guy.
What are you saying?
You don't think she'll figure out her sis had something to do with his disappearance? I mean, it'll almost be too obvious that Psycho said something to make him leave.
Whoa, now that you say that, yeah.
That's fine, honestly. Can't really do much about it now, can I?
But what if Nanoha gets pissed at you again? I thought you wanted to have a good relationship with her.
Her happiness is my top priority. How she feels about me is secondary to that.
Still kinda sucks if she ends up hating you after you did so much for her. She would have ended up broke if she stayed with that douchebag. You deserve some credit.
I'm just grateful I can still talk to her on the phone. All I want is for her to be happy.
Still...
Huh. I could always tell Nanoha-san it went down like this.
Like what?
I'll tell her Katsuragawa's firm took a nosedive and he bailed to escape all his debts, but I got him to leave enough to pay her back. That way she can get her money without knowing you two were involved.
Nice plan. I like how it conveniently gives you all the credit, Yamashita-kun.
Oh, you're right. Guess that's no good, is it? I don't want to take all the credit. After all, I only said what was true. It killed me to see her caught up in Katsuragawa's game for so long. I kept telling myself that I would stand up for her if she ever needed it, but then I'd make excuses, telling myself it wasn't the right time. When I saw her, well, when I saw someone I thought was her, demanding what she was owed, I knew the time had come.
Sachan, you hearing this? What do you think?
Hey, Yamashita-kun.
Yeah?
Let's say you're at a restaurant or a store. How exactly would you treat the staff?
I just try to be as polite as possible. Even though people don't expect it because of how I look, it's still the right thing to do.
Okay. Well, you pass for now.
Setting the bar for being your sister's squeeze kinda low, aren't you?
I said for now, didn't I?
Huh?
Don't worry. I'm still gonna watch over Nanoha from my big sister perch somewhere. So if Yamashita-kun turns out to be a total creep, then I'll just have to step in. Whatever it takes to make her happy.
I get that. I'd want the same.
You're a good sister, Sachan. I'm sure Nanoha will eventually realize that. Hopefully sooner than later.
Thanks so much, Ichiban. That's twice now you've helped me save my sister. I really am grateful, you know. I'm glad you're in my life.
Aw. What we're going for, friends like sisters. So, tag team bombardier is at its strongest. Sounds good. Y'all have time for one more? Like, Junji-han?
Yo!
Perfect timing, Kasuga-san. There's something I must tell you.
Huh?
I believe I mentioned that a group was looking for me in and around Ijincho, and that the Geomijul were looking into their motives and identities.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. You learn anything new?
One of the things I don't like about these
Yes.
is just like his neck
It
looks a
seems
little
they've
weird from certain
disappeared
angles.
from Ijincho. They've avoided the Geomijul's nets at every turn.
Well, you sure as shit look calm. Or is that just me?
How very observant of you.
So what's your take on all this?
It's possible that the group in question has left the city, and I imagine it's because they found their target.
Their target?
What I mean is, I believe my enemies have already ascertained my location and are waiting for the opportune moment to strike. If that's the case, then they're quite skilled. They've managed to elude the Geomijul's eyes this whole time.
But that's bad news, right?
Yes. And for you and everyone else around me, we could fall right into their hands at any moment.
Okay, but that's only if we sit around and wait, right?
What?
No point in being such a stranger. We'll lend you a hand. Let's find these creeps together. Hit them before they hit us. You feel me?
The Geomijul have been looking into their whereabouts. Even so, they've proven quite difficult to find. Finding them on our own won't be easy.
So you really think they're Jingang Mafia remnants? You were saying something about that last time, right? That they might be after you because you're using your old boss's name?
Yes, I have no reason to deny that given the circumstances.
Then why not drop the Jungi Han thing and go back to being Youngsu Kim? I'm guessing there's some reason you can't do that? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No, there's nothing preventing me from doing so. I simply wish to continue being Jungi Han.
Even if it means being hunted down?
I get it. It's like a principle type of thing. He's committed to it.
I don't wish to get you or the others involved in the Jingon Mafia's troubles. But it appears to be too late, so I may be troubling you already. Everyone should be on their guard. My pursuers could attack at any time.
You forget who you're talking to or something?
I'm sorry?
We've tangled with both the Ijing 3 and the Omi Alliance guys. We couldn't let our guards down even if we wanted to. Adding the Jingon Mafia to that list ain't gonna make us any less ready.
Interesting. It seems our little party is much tougher than I expected. Then I'm amongst reliable friends. Maybe I am allowed to trouble you after all.
So what now? Do we toast to our new friendship yet?
No, I won't be getting that close. It would be out of character for Jungi Han.
Keep putting yourself on a pedestal like that and we'll start leaving you out.
Cool, one more. Let's see where that leaves us. So, Junji Han could be a musician or a chef. Not too bad. That looks like everybody. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and rebuild the little MP that we lost from the other fight. God forbid. The other one's just equally as hard. I don't know. Ishioda doesn't seem too hard. Oh, I'm sorry.
いらっしゃいませ。
I don't want to get drunk though.
Who's hungry?
Me.
Nothing like crispy fried chicken skin.
It may be oily, but damn if it ain't delicious.
Kind of addicting, isn't it? Almost like junk food. Speaking of crispy poultry, have you ever had Peking duck? It's pretty popular around here.
Peking duck. No, I haven't. Every time I go to a Chinese restaurant, I never see it. Really wish I had, though.
Interesting. And how about when everything calms down, I make you the best Peking duck you ever had?
Oh.
All right. Wouldn't expect anything less than the best from you, Zhao. If anything, we'll have it with the team. It'll be our victory feast.
Love it.
Delicious.
Zhao leveled up too.
ありがとうございました。
That was too many. Everything's spinning.
Oh, everyone's drunk. We just maxed out Zhao. I don't know if y'all noticed that, so buckle up for one more story. I like the style, like the paint and nails and everything. Like, look, I can't do that.
Yo,
But that,
Kasuga-kun. I've already got a good buzz going.
Oh yeah? Nice. Could use one of those myself. Mind if I join you?
Sure. I was getting kind of bored drinking by myself.
So, what are the Yokohama Liumon guys up to now? Any of them ever swing by your place?
Nah, I don't see him too much. And the ones who sided with Mabuchi seem pretty hesitant to get anywhere near me.
Sounds about right. I mean, they did stage a full-on mutiny and shit. Do you ever wonder why they sided with Mabuchi instead of you?
Not really. But if I know those guys as well as I think, I'd say it was because Mabuchi was easy to understand.
Easy to understand? How you figure?
His goals were crystal clear. Everything for money and power. If rules had to be broken or blood had to be spilled, so be it.
So, in Mabuchi's world, as long as you had balls and muscle, you could work your way to the top.
Even if you stepped on your boys to get there. Long as you swore loyalty to Mabuchi.
Damn, that could get messed up fast. And I thought I heard somewhere that Mabuchi was actually pretty smart. That true?
Oh yeah. He spoke multiple languages, ran numbers better than a calculator, and most important of all, he was just fine with breaking kneecaps. He was born for the underworld. If he'd been Tojo, I bet he would have gone even farther than you.
Huh.
Well, I don't know about that. I was pretty damn infamous around Kamurocho.
Oh, struck a nerve, did I?
If I hadn't ended up in the slammer, the Tojo clan would be bigger than ever right now.
Anyway, what I wanted to say was that the younger Mabuchi had some talent. Yeah, I even went as far as asking Mabuchi to be my right-hand man because of it.
Huh? You mean you're the guy that gave him all that power?
Oh yeah, I guess I am.
Come on, man, that's not something to laugh about.
Nah, you see, Mabuchi was just that special of a guy back then. He wasn't the type to just chill on the sidelines. Guy won me over too.
How exactly?
When Mabuchi was younger, he just had this, I don't know, I guess you'd call it aspiration. He was going straight to the top, and he had the talent to get there too. He had something I didn't. It's probably why I was so drawn to him. Just like you, Kasuga-kun. Now that I think about it, you two were pretty alike.
Come on, don't say that. Not when Mabuchi became such a scumbag. How'd that happen anyway?
Thinking about it now, I imagine it had something to do with him being promoted to officer. From that moment on, he would challenge me right out in the open. Didn't matter that we were roughly the same age and I outranked him. He probably didn't like that I was born into the top spots, nor that I kept up the weak cooperation policy. Mabuchi was pretty goddamn assertive. As far as I know, I was nothing but a thorn in his side.
Well, then, sounds like you should have known he'd betray you eventually.
Nah, I probably would have trusted him no matter what he said. But I know my old man and his boys didn't think too highly of him. They said he'd betray us for sure, so it would be better to get rid of him sooner rather than later. They were pretty quick to try and make him disappear.
So what'd you do?
I fought back. I probably mentioned this earlier, but I think it's really dumb when people kill the guys in their own inner circles. And this was during a time when responsibility was starting to fall to me and Mabuchi instead of the old boys. Stomping out Mabuchi was like stomping out our future. So I stood up to them. The elders were pretty tough to persuade. That's the first and only time in my life I'd grovel like that.
You did all that for Mabuchi? Why go through that for a guy who hates you?
True, Mabuchi was a fucking weirdo, and at times an evil son of a bitch. He wasn't likable either. But he had a passion I didn't have. He had talent, and above everything else, I thought of him as my brother. You can see why I don't want him dead.
You're right. Sorry, I was out of line.
I'm getting used to you doing that. Don't worry about it.
Good thing you get me.
Why is that?
Because talking like this is great. I see now you're a pretty passionate guy, Zhao.
Oh, me?
Yeah, stop fronting so much already. You're always pulling that shit. That's why I could never figure you the hell out. Now that we're a couple drinks in, I feel like I'm finally getting to know the real Zhao. You got a lot of heart, and you care about your family. That goes a long way in my book.
It's kind of embarrassing when you say it out loud like that.
Look at you, your face is all red. What's up with that?
Just drunk. Let's keep knocking him back, yeah?
Sure. To Zhao-senpai, for keeping it real. Cheers!
Cheers.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We'll go ahead and break it here, though. If you enjoyed this content, like, comment, subscribe. We're going to be facing off. I'm going to figure out who Mirror Face is and then probably fight Ishioda. If I had to guess, I'm not sure, but we'll catch you on the flip side. If you enjoyed this content, like, comment, subscribe down below. It does help out the channel. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and catch you on the flip side. I'll see you later, guys. Have a good one.